Hi there. Sorry, just adjusting my hat. My name is Miriam. I graduated from DCS in 2011. That's 10 years ago. Wow. Well, anyways, I'm here to tell you a little bit about myself and my career choices. So, after high school, I took a couple of gap years to work and to travel and trying to decide what I wanted to do for a career. And I was finally inspired by a friend of mine to apply for the Baking and Pastry Arts program at BIU in Nanaimo. Some other things that influenced my decision is the fact that it's only a 10-month program with an optional 3-year working apprenticeship, and it is very affordable. So if I didn't end up liking it, then I wouldn't have wasted a lot of time or money, and I would have still learned a delicious skill, which I'm sure my friends and family would appreciate, and they do. Something I didn't know is that there are actually a lot of grants available for the trades programs. So I learned to apply for as many grants as I thought I was eligible for. And I didn't receive all of them, but I received a few and they were very helpful. Also, my particular trade, the Baking and Pastry Arts program, although I believe more of the trades also do this, they implement an incentive grant. So after you're done your initial schooling, if you go into your apprenticeship, for each year that you complete an apprenticeship, you get an incentive grant. Um, and then upon completing your Red Seal, you receive a completion grant. So in total, I believe I received back $4,000 in incentive and completion grants, and that's not including other grants that I also applied for along the way. So definitely apply for the grants, and it is certainly an incentive to do your apprenticeship afterwards. The program was very hands-on, which I really enjoy. I like being able to learn by doing something. So we had about an hour of in-class theory and study and PowerPoints and stuff like that, and then about 5 hours of baking in the kitchen, hands-on, and learning all the skills and the techniques by doing them, which I really enjoyed. The class was split into two groups, and each group had a particular shift. So there was a 6 a.m. shift and a 10 a.m. shift, and we alternated between those shifts every 6 weeks or so. So everyone got a chance to learn something new. I learned a wide variety of baking techniques, including various styles of breads, cookies, cakes, chocolate, sugar work, and even ice cream. And we also learned how to use a wood-fired oven, which is pretty cool. Probably the best part was that we went on a field trip, which we fundraised for, to France and Belgium to sample all the delicious breads, pastries, and chocolates. We toured bakeries and chocolate factories and ate a lot of delicious food. At the end of the 10-month program, I did my work experience at the Wicken and Shin in Tofino and was offered a job there. So I began my apprenticeship there and then ended up finishing my apprenticeship as the pastry chef at Long Beach Lodge Resort, also in Tofino. So to be honest, I am not actually working as a pastry chef or as a cook or anything in the baking and pastry industry right now. A couple years ago, I decided I just wanted to switch things up, and I am now working for Tofino Kombucha as the head brewer. So even though it may seem like all my training and doing my apprenticeship was perhaps a waste, now that I'm not even doing that right now, I still think that it was incredibly valuable skills that I learned. And I'm still working in the food and beverage industry, just on the beverage side of the industry. And a lot of the food safe skills and knowledge that I learned still very much apply to this situation. And even other things like sourdough fermentation now sort of transfers over to kombucha, which is a fermented tea beverage. So the Knowledge that I have on fermentation kind of crosses over a little bit. It's not exactly the same, but I think that the baking and pastry arts program not only taught me how to bake delicious treats, but I learned organization, efficiency, cleanliness, and more skills that are so valuable in all workplaces. So if you're trying to decide what to do and you're not sure about your career path, I would highly recommend looking into the trades. You may not do it forever, but you will learn valuable skills along the way that will serve you well in all areas of your life. So good luck and God bless.